We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Detroit Tigers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
And the pitch.
Albies.
And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Outside and low, 3-0. In there, 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Fouled off. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reyes moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Freeman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
The right fielder, number 13.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. And a throw behind the runner at third. And he is tagged out here. Boy, up. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So striding in, Victor Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Reyes stands 6'5" tall and will hit from both sides of the plate. Normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Batting third.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Acuna is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Next up for Detroit, Nico Goodrum. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Jones leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The third baseman
starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. just keeping him close. Comes set, the 0-1. And this bounces on McCann, but a good block there as he's able to keep it close. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the... The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 0 for 5. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Donaldson, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 3-1 is taken for strike 2. High and deep to right center. Goodrum is in pursuit, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a pickoff play at second, but the runner's back easily. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Digging in, Brian McCann, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
McCann.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Jones is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Jordy Mercer now. His career line with Fulton Avich, batting .500, 4 for 8. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Mercer, a 32-year-old veteran, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Jones. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nick Markakis, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Behind 0-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 9. The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Billy Hamilton.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Jones giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albies. He flied out leading off the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And it's quickly 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the now at the plate, Victor Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
No left fielder.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
First baseman.
So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. Now here's the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Albies moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Nico Goodrum. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. So digging in now, Dansby Swanson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Freddie Freeman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now
to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And another throw over. And the runner back. Runners going. In there. Now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Ready with the 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner breaks for third. Fouled away. Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back. Acuna stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
1-2 now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now in the box, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly on On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Up next for it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crawling for it, Reyes. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Coming forward now is the Braves designated hitter, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. To first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next for the Tigers, Ronnie Rodriguez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it, and that's the first out. At the plate, number 34. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jacoby Jones.
The center fielder, Jacoby.
Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Acuña's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In now, Billy Hamilton. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The center fielder, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Rodriguez ranges to his right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit out towards second. To his right, Rodriguez. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No hits to this point. Up and in for ball 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinded through.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Digging in once again, Victor Reyes. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Ready once again, Miguel Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hamilton. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nico Goodrum. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider runs in on it. He has to lean out of the way. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more. Ronald Acuna. Last time through was a base hit. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
You froze him on the fastball there. Ronald Acuna goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And yet another strikeout here. He's 11. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Jeimer Candelario. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Inciarte arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit softly down the line at first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. So striding forward now Ronnie Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to center field. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to. Now batting MadeInDetroit.
Leading off with the
ready
break.
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 11.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
The catcher, Brian.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys.
Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone.
The designated hitter, Nick.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Fouled off. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a swing and a miss there on a good pitch as Markakis is retired for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 9, Billy Hamilton.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Lifetime against. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Look out. There goes Hamilton. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Hamilton isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily. And they now lead by 2. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And the tag is on him to retire the side. Stepping in, number 34. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jacoby Jones. Josh Tomlin answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Inciarte comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder,
Digging in, Victor Reyes. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's... Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Buck Farmer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th as that one just about got him.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dansby Swanson becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hard hit to first. Freeman is up with it, and he is out on the tag. Next will be the designated hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Last breath for the Tigers. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.